Afternoon everybody, welcome to another tutorial. Today I'm finally doing the tutorial because I finally got my access to an iPhone temporarily. So now I'm going to be demonstrating how to share files between an Android phone and an iPhone. So these are opposite platforms, but certain things have allowed for both devices to share files amongst each other, and we're going to be using a NAS server. So I've explained NAS servers in the past, which is network attached storage, so I won't show you the setup, but what the concept of it is these are hooked up to the same Wi-Fi network, and also on the same Wi-Fi network has a network attached storage, which we'll be accessing, which would be the medium to allow these devices to share files with each other, because this is pretty much the concept of this. So without further ado, listen. So we've got an iPhone 6 Plus. We've also got a Huawei Android phone. So let's unlock the iPhone. So in order to do this, we're going to be using the Files app. So if your iPhone is updated to the 13.3 and later, you can actually do this by default just using the Files app. I'll show you how to use it on the Android device, but now we're going to be using the Files app. So we're in the Files app right here. Let me just get out of the search bar. So over here we've got the main browser. So if we look under shared, I've already actually configured it. I have the network storage here, fritz.box. So that is it's a shared location or a network location that you can share files between. And I've explained in the past, but on the iPhone we'll go on that. So this is ET's NAS. So this is what you see when you first get into it. So if you go here, and as we see over here, we've got the 4 partitions of the 2 hard drives that I've explained in the past. I've hidden the Fritz one because it's just an internal storage, and that's only for, well, it's not worth browsing anyways. But anyway, yeah, we're going to be, what I'll do is I'll just move a screenshot over to the network, and we'll view it on the thing. Oh, well, actually we'll move a folder. Oh no, there we go, move a screenshot. So we go move. So this is on the iPhone, so we're going to be moving it to the network location. So if we push move, so now what it's done is it's actually copied that screenshot to the network. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go on the Android device. Just let me unlock it. And on the Android device, on the Android side, we're going to be using an application called ES File Explorer. I've done this application in the past. That's how I learned how I showed you how to do it, how to share from a PC to an Android device. But now we're going to be using this one, and it's the same concept for sharing to an iPhone, sharing to and from. So there are several apps that can do this. I'm just going to be using ES just because it's the one I constantly use to access my LAN server. So now what we want to do is we want to pull out that drawer. So over here we go to search for, hang on, it's getting a bit dark. So here we're going to search for network. Oops, let's just bring that back. There we go. So we're on the side drawer, we've got network here, we've got LAN. So if we click, oops, I clicked the wrong one. Let me just focus on this. So click LAN. Over here we've got the IP address of the router, and over here we've got the same locations. And if you look over here in this location, this is a guest storage. These are the screenshot that was on the iPhone that I just moved to the network. So if there we go. So I won't show it all because it's a personal screenshot. It's one of the bonus, but I'm just using it for this tutorial's example. I have shared a I can see that file that's copied from the iPhone to the network, and I can access it from the Android. So now I'm going to do the vice versa. So what we're going to be doing is we'll take a random photo of this DJ controller. So let me just take a photo. I'll show you after I've taken it. So here is the photo that I'm going to share to the network. So what we want to do is we want to move this photo to the network, and we want to bring this photo up on the iPhone 6 Plus. So what we're going to do is we're going to use ES File Explorer to do this. This is the application I use. It's a certain thing of it. Version. So if we go into internal storage, DCIM, camera, and there's the photo there. So what we're going to do is long press it. So it selects it. So now at the bottom here, we want to cut it because this is only a temporary thing. So we got cut. So now we want to go back to the network location. So we want to swipe the drawer side. I want it all. Oh, come on. There we go. It's not doing it. Oh. Okay. So if you go back to network, LAN, if you go to there, yep. If you go under the 02 folder, and now what we want to do is down the bottom, we've got paste. So what we're going to do is we're going to paste this photo into that same location where I pasted the screenshot from the iPhone. So now it's just moving, and voila. So now if we go back to our iPhone, we can put the Android down. So let me unlock it. So we're back in the Files app on the iPhone. So now if we go to the shared locations, ET's NAS, if we go back to the 02, we are, as you can see here is the photo I've taken. As you can see, this is the photo I showed you on the Android. Now I can access this from the iPhone. And the cool thing about it is I can move it off the network, I can delete it from the network. But as I said, there's only certain areas of the network for guests that I've allowed storage. So the first and the third folders are classed as read-only. You can't modify them as guests. Only the second and the fourth one is guest storage. So yeah. So I was just on this one. I was just demonstrating how to share files between an iPhone and Android. How to share them, and yeah. Well, without further ado, you've been watching how to, as I said, share files between an Android and an iPhone. So if you learned something new, this is the way I personally do it. Everyone's got different methods of it. The reason why I use a NAS server in the intermediary is because I've got a lot of content that I can share with people with iPhones and Androids. So it's cool when you also have guest storage, because this is both of these are logged in as guests, and they can still share files with each other, but I can also share my own files as well with people. So if we go in the 0.1, these are all my actual files, and these are, even though these are read-only, people can still access them and share them. So these are all my documents, for an example. So yeah, just the easiest way to demonstrate how to share files, the easiest way to do it, and between iPhone and Android, and also having extra media and stuff there for your guests to think. So without further ado, I've been listening to Robbie T. Hopefully you learned something new. Until next time, you have a good day and good night. Cheer. I just thought I would do the tutorial of how to share between an iPhone and Android. So have a good day. Cheer.